Classique, Marseille against Paris Saint-Germain. It's a privilege to be here at the Stade Vélodrome. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. Stuart, what are you expecting today?
Well, I'm expecting a good game, but this has to be one of the most atmospheric grounds in Europe at the moment. And just listen to the noise here today. But can Marseille get a result against this brilliant PSG team?
And this is the lineup for Marseille. Geronimo Rulli stands between the posts. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg plays alongside Geoffrey Kondogbia in the centre of midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Can he deliver?
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Højbjerg. Chance to play it in. It's a neat move. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Pacho. And the spotlight certainly on Ousmane Dembélé, who can change any game with one kick of the ball. What do you anticipate
what a chance
seeing
this
from
is,
him?
Derek.
There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say the 1-2 completely opens up the defensive structure, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Kondogbia. And Marseille pushing forward with options available. Timely intervention. Hakimi. What to like about that pass? The ball back with PSG now. And the flag does go up, offside. Hakimi. Room to roam for PSG on the wing. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. And it's a quality pass. Was there to meet it. Dembélé. Given away by PSG. Kondogbia. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, big moment! And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
And over comes the corner. Palmed away by the keeper. And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. They might see the wide route as a fruitful one, PSG. And possibilities inside the box. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
That's useful play. Marseille trailing and looking for inspiration from this corner. Going short. Chance to shoot. No-nonsense piece of defending. Well, somebody's got to stop him. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Can he find the right pass? Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, it might be. Well, it wasn't quite the quality of shot that we were all anticipating. Greenwood. And a strong tackle. And he might be through here. Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Making considerable progress with the ball. Well, just the tackle that was needed. And green space galore for PSG. Chance for Dembele. Not the cleanest of passages.
Well, it's certainly not a fluid game, is it? Some of the passing has been really poor.
Really well played pass. Decent idea. Well, trailing, but this looks promising. But then the one that goes astray. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. It's looking promising. Can he score? What a save! Who's going to get on the end of it? The idea was to get the corner beyond the first defender, but he didn't succeed. And no more time left. We've reached the halfway mark here at the Vélodrome. Well, they get the ball rolling again. Paris Saint-Germain with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Oh, chance! And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending.
That was a really dangerous situation.
Kvaratskhelia. And credit due, a good intervention. Amin Gouiri. Pavard with it. On to Greenwood. Pavard. The ball with Kondogbia. Really good challenge. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, PSG doing well to reach. Chance for Dembele! And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Succeeded in keeping it in play. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Time for a change then. And how about the short corner? Targets available, cross comes in. Well, it didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Plenty of support here. And he's in. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Fabian. 30 minutes left for play. And he's broken free. Oh, a finish of real class. No wonder he's celebrating. Take a bow.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then the finish is really good. He just dinks it over the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Rivière. Greenwood. And Pavard on the ball. Now with Greenwood. The ball with Kondogbia. On to Greenwood. And Dembele's given it away. Now options are plenty. But nothing comes of it. PSG have lost the ball again. Out of play, Marseille throw in. Balerdi. Taken away. Flying pass. Oh, not cleared away. Oh, that is a penalty. And also a yellow card.
Yeah, both decisions spot on for me.
An opportunity for 3-0. And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered.
Well, in the end, he looks a bit silly, but I understand his thought process.
So the action continues. It's been all PSG so far, and you sense there could be extra punishment dished out. On to Greenwood. So over the line and a throw-in. Showing a great defensive instinct.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Magnificent challenge to win it back. Dembele. It's a weighted pass. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
Well, it's a matter of inches there, but he just went a fraction too early.
Will it happen for them? And the flag does go up, offside. Promising looking ball. And hit with ferocity. Well, the keeper kept it out with a minimum of fuss, but it wasn't a great effort. Rivière. Medina. Now with Aubameyang. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And the decision is one of offside here. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. And PSG showing good width here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Heubier. Good-looking pass. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Chance here. Well, sometimes you have to say a big thank you to your goalkeeper, especially when you're the guilty defender.
Yeah, he looks so relieved. The keeper's done really well there.
Now sending it in. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. Just cutting off the supply. Aubameyang. An incredible block. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
Kvaratskhelia. Intelligent defending. PSG just can't seem to get the possession game working. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Well, the threat could be there. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. And that will be all. 3 points for PSG. That's the good news for their fans around the world. Your assessment?
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? I think they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward...